If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the WoW in transmogs.
This is a mix of the current PvP tier, which is Galactic, currently for Conquest points, eventually for Marks of Honor, and it's a mix of previous tier set from Undermine. I think it's Undermine Regular. So overall, this says Unholy DK. Of course, you got the shoulders and the boots. Those are from Shadowlands. And we're making good use out of the default legendary for Unholy DKs as the weapon. So, as I said, Galactic Gladiator's Plate Helm, also from the Galactic set. We're going to look at the hands and also the belt and the chest and the shoulders. As you can see where they're from. Verdant Tracker's Cover. That's a really cool back piece that goes with this set that you can get from regular quests in the current xpac, which of course is Midnight, or you can get it from World quests. Unchained Gladiators for the feet. Overall, basically a mix of 3 different sets. From a hitting the mark with Unholy to hitting the mark with Frost. And this definitely is Frost. A lot of current xpacs here, although we're going back to Legion for 3 pieces. That would be the shoulders, the gloves, as well as the boots. Now you could go with this belt, which is the current tier in Midnight, or you can use the belt from Legion, which is the set you get from the shoulders, the gloves, and the boots. The weapon, of course, is current tier, or actually not necessarily current tier, but a recent tier, of course, that's from the War Within. Acid-proof webbing, as I often say, from the Vault of Incarnates. That's the heroic version to get that back piece, but those back pieces there are really, really cool. You got like a reddish orange one and this light blue one, a purple one, a kind of green one. Really worth just scouring and trying to pick up. They go with a lot of different sets with a lot of different classes. Certainly worth the effort. As you can see, also Vault of Incarnates for the weapon. This is one of the coolest, baddest looking DK sets that I've come up with, particularly for Blood DK. I guess maybe Unholy could wear it. You have pieces from WoD. The chest and the legs are from your Garrison, and the boots and the gloves are from Tanan Jungle or Hellfire Citadel. Not exactly sure. You can check the link in the description to guide you to a video to get the details on how to pick up this set, all the pieces, and review a few other transmog sets, which of course are all DK sets. So I have to redo this particular part because I not only got it wrong, I got it very wrong. So we're going to redo all the pieces and where we're going to pick up this particular set. But I think it absolutely hits the mark on Blood DKs, and it works extraordinarily well for any Blood DK. Matter of fact, it's just like going to add extra DPS to your DPS. That's how good this set looks. Mostly a mix of Cata, the Cataclysmic set, which is the last tier in Cataclysm, and a set from the Necrolords that you're going to have to grind through with the Order Hole campaign. We have a belt from the current tier, and we have boots from Mop, which are basically warrior boots, but these are the kind of boots that Death Knights can also sport or wear. Now, we could have come up with maybe a sharper looking weapon than this two-handed mace, but the two-handed mace here really, really goes with the set, and there's a really good match there as far as the coloring, so that's why we went with that. But if you want something, I mean, we could probably find some kind of legendary that would go really well with this set out of the 3, Blood, Unholy, or of course Frost. You might find something, but I have difficulty showing them. I could only show the default set or pieces that I personally picked up in any given set. So hopefully you like this Death Knight set. Here's a very unique outside the box look for Frost DK. Certainly not shooting for Blood. Certainly not shooting for Unholy. This is Frost DK, and it works. We have some DK tiers with the shoulders and the hands, and that back goes extraordinarily well with this set. Keep in mind that the chest and the legs are pieces that you could get from time warp badges, basically. In this case, Burning Crusade. So you're gonna have to go to Shatrath City in order to basically hand in the currency to get that chest and legs piece, which is probably something you want to work with, even though it's kind of dull looking. When you throw out some shoulders like these, it goes with it extraordinarily well, or any other kind of shoulders that have a lot of pizzazz to them, as well as the gloves and the head. And overall, this particular set is rather unique and certainly something I would even wear. Here's a set for Blood DKs. Obviously, this is Horde only, largely because of the tabard, but you could easily find some kind of red tabard if you're Alliance and sport this overall set as well. Love the way everything comes together. This is a certainly screaming Blood DK kind of set. And the chest and the legs are very simple and easy to get. You can buy those on the auction house. The gloves, as well as the shoulders, are from the same tier in Siege of Orgrimmar, so that's where you're going to pick those up. And the boots are from Vanilla, which are simple, easy to get too. So let's break it down. These are all the pieces, not all the pieces, but half the pieces, and how you pick them up. Gotta love that Forge Masters Dark Blades that you get out of Revendreth. Those are really cool to sport. Lingering Phantoms Deathlink is the belt. That's heroic version, various mobs, or kind of a low drop rate out of Avarice. And of course, Endbringer out of Underbog, which is spinning us to Burning Crusade. So yeah, shining brightly, as you can see. Yes, the batteries are included with this set. I had a lot of trouble showcasing this set. Just simply, if I go with green, it's going to key out everything. If I go with blue, you're going to have splurges of blue on the edge of the green. It's going to look even worse than it does here. So I had to go with the black screen, and it came out okay enough to showcase. What really makes this a really spectacular looking set really is the weapon. That weapon is special. You get it from Shadow Moon Valley off of some sort of Doom dude. He's a rare out there. Or you could also buy it on the trading post if you're lucky and it's showcased there. Otherwise, it's a difficult get either way, and that's what makes it so great. The harder, it's the hard that makes it great sometimes when it comes to transmogs. What's difficult to find, what's difficult to get. Kind of true across the board for any given mod. So you can see the Torn Heart Axe of Battle is what we're looking at. Great piece for any given warrior DK. My name is Luxley. Want to thank everybody for dropping by, hitting a few clicks, hopefully the subscribe click, and I'd like to leave you with one final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon like it is here, or nighttime, make your day epic.